for the Sabbath. All right, this is a holiday. We got a holiday every week. But what America calls a holiday, we got that every week. It's Saturday, our day of rest. You need me to change something, War? All right, cool. That being said, call Amajah. We're gonna call up the first brother, young man right here. We're gonna call you up. You're a trooper, right? Yeah, trooper. I.S.U.P.K. I remember I seen it on Facebook. Trooper I.S.U.P.K. We're gonna call you up. You come over here and state your registry. Right there. There you go.
I.S.U.P.K. Bonaparium, but Yashala.
I.S.U.P.K. Bonaparium, but Yashala. All right, come on up. And step out. We can keep it to y'all. All right.
Brother talk.
You pour the brother some wine. Brother Kashar, or do I do it? All right.
I
think we use this one. My right hand to your right hand. All right. He put in his left hand and salute.
Yeah, his left hand. Then here, salute you.
Okay. How about you?
All
All right. Then you return to everybody in the class.
Yashala, which means to Israel.
All right. Oh, you blow the horn again, right? You go. Aharium,
Aharium,
I.S.U.P.K,
I.S.U.P.K,
Yabaha,
Yabaha,
I.S.U.P.K,
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 Yahweh,
Yahweh,
I.S.U.P.K,
I.S.U.P.K,
Shemayim,
Shemayim,
Wa'aratazah,
Wa'aratazah,
Ayethun,
Ayethun,
Amawat,
Amawat,
Regalka,
Regalka,
Yanawum,
Yanawum,
Shamarka,
Shamarka,
Anala'a,
Anala'a,
Yanawum,
Yanawum,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Yayishun,
Yayishun,
Shawamor,
Shawamor,
Yasha'ala,
Yasha'ala,
Yahweh, Shamarka,
Shamarka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Tazalka,
Tazalka,
Al-Yad,
Al-Yad,
Yamyanka,
Yamyanka,
Yawamum,
Yawamum,
Hashamash,
Hashamash,
La'a,
La'a,
Yakaka,
Yakaka,
Ayrak, Walayala,
Walayala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamarka,
Yashamarka,
Kalrai,
Kalrai,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Athnapashka,
Athnapashka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Taza'afka,
Taza'afka,
Wabawa'aka,
Wabawa'aka,
Laitha,
Laitha,
Wa'ayrawalum.
Most High in Christ, this is Psalms 121 in English. I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
I will lift up mine eyes into the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from the Most High.
My help cometh from the Most High,
Which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee,
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel,
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
Nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
And thy coming in.
and thy coming in
From this time forth.
from this time forth
And even forevermore.
and even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Let me take out the glasses for this.
Yeah,
Gotta be able to see this. Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Takarash.
Al-Takarash.
Wa-Al-Tashakwat.
Al-Tashakwat.
Al-Kayahanna.
Kayahanna.
Awayabika. Yahama Yawan.
Yawan.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Aimaka. Ya'ira Yamwa. Sawadah. Wayatha. Ya'ai Tazawa. Al-Tazapawanyaka. Amarwa. Akawa. Wanakakinum. Magoya. Wala'a. Yazakar. Sham Yashala. Iwada. Kaya. Nawa I Tazawa. Laba. Yakadwa. Alyaka. Barya. Yakarathwa. Ahalya. Adawam. Wayashamai. Alayum. Mawa'aba. Wahagaryam. Wabal. Wa'aimawan. Wa'aimalak. Halashab. I'm Yeshabya. Tazawar. Gum Ashawar. Halawah. Haimum. Hayawa. Zarawai. Labanyalawat. Salah. Aisha Lahum. Madyan. Kasaya Sara'ah. Kayabian. Manachal. Koyashwan. Nashamadwa. Ba'ayan Da'ara. Hayawa. Daman. La'adama. Shayathamwa. Nadiyatmawa. Kaira. Wakaza Abba. Wakaza Bak. Wakata Zalmanai. Kal Nasiya Kamwa. Ashar. Marwa. Naya Rashad. Lanawa. Na'awa. Alahayim. Alahaya. Shayathamwa. Kagalgala. Kakwash. Kapunya Raka. Ka'ash. Saba'ira. Wakalahaba. Thalahat. Horiel. Khan. Fa'adatma. Basa'iraka. Wabasawa Pathka. Thabahalum. Mala'a. Punyahum. Qualawan, Wayabakwashwa, Shumka, Yahawa, Salaki, Yabashwa, Wayabahawa, Ayai, Wayakaparwa, Waya Adab, Salaki, Waya Abadwa, Waya Da Aiwa, Kayatha, Shumka, Yahawa, Abaka, Alyawan, Alkal Ha'aratza.
All right, this is Psalms, the 83rd chapter in English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
For lo, thy enemies make a tumult.
Thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee,
have
lifted up the head.
lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel
Against thy people.
against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
Come,
let us cut them off.
let us cut them off
For being a nation.
for being a nation.
That the name of Israel.
That the name of Israel
No more remembrance.
shall no more remembrance.
But they have consulted together.
They have consulted together
With one consent.
With one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against
The
thee.
tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The Ishmaelites.
And the Israelites.
Of Moab.
Of Moab.
And the Hagarenes.
And the Hagarenes.
Gabal. And Ammon.
And
Amalek.
And Amalek.
Philistines.
The Philistines.
The inhabitants of Tyre.
The inhabitants of Tyre.
Shall also join with them.
Asher also
joined with
They
them.
are hoping the children of Lot.
They are hoping the children of Lot.
Salah. Do unto them.
Do unto them.
As to the Midianites.
As to the Midianites.
As to Sisera.
As to Sisera.
As to Jabin.
As to Jabin.
At the brook of Kishon.
At the brook of Kishon.
Which perished at Endor.
Which perished at Endor.
They have become as dung for the earth.
They have become as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a red.
Make their nobles like a red.
And like Ziel. Yea.
Yea.
All their princes.
All their princes.
As a Ba.
As a Ba.
And as Amunah.
And as Amunah.
Who
Who
said,
said,
let us take to ourselves.
let us take to ourselves
The houses of Yahweh.
the houses of Yahweh
And possession.
and possessions.
Oh my power.
Oh, my power.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
And stumble before the wind.
As a stumble before the wind.
As the fire burneth a wood.
As the fire burneth the wood.
And as the flames set the mountains on fire.
And as the flames set up the mountains on fire.
So persecute them.
So persecute them.
With thy tempest.
Thy tempest.
And make them afraid.
And make them afraid.
With thy storm.
With thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
Oh Yahweh.
Oh, Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
In trouble.
And trouble.
Forever. Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That men may know.
That thou.
That thou.
Whose name alone.
Whose name alone.
Is Yahweh.
Is Yahweh.
Art the most high.
Art the most high.
Over all the earth.
Over all the earth.
Sar, which means turn. Yeshabium, which means to be seated. All right. Trooper, we gonna have you stay up here. Boom. We'll put everything back. Good. All right. Okay. Cool.
Just to let you know we can rotate.
All right. So we can rotate.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna have you read like three like 21 verses in Hebrew, pretty much. And then we had a young brother do the next three. All right. And then we just keep rotating it.
Did you was notified where we was actually?
Genesis 40
Yes.
and 4.
No, we was actually at 14.
14. You're right. Genesis 40 and 14. And I had some precepts. Big shout out to everybody once again that's online that attends the Sabbath service, man. And in the class that attends the Sabbath service. It's very important. We should always make our families, man, attend these Sabbath services. These is holidays, and we ain't Christians and all that, but we was ordered to follow the Sabbath. I mean, we have a Sabbath service. It was always in the spirit to attend the Sabbath service. Now, of course, like I said, we're not Christians. So it's not like a religious thing where you there every Saturday. Right. It's a Sabbath service. You know what I mean? I can imagine in the kingdom, a lot of the older women, a lot of older brothers, brothers who know that some sisters probably gonna be at the Sabbath, probably gonna prepare to go to the Sabbath one. You know what I mean? And that's what we should do. We should be there. We should be at the Sabbath. We should, attend with our families. You know what I mean? Like I said, we ain't Christians. I ain't got to be every single week you at the Sabbath, because once again, Sabbath is made to serve you, not for us to serve the Sabbath. All right. But that being said, let's get into it. Let me get with y'all.
Can I do a little same plug real quick?
Go ahead.
All right, man. Listen, you watching the class right now. Listen, man. April 1st. All right, the week of April 1st, man, we're gonna be down Raleigh, North Carolina for the Passover. All right, man. Listen, when I say this Passover is going to be something else, man, we down south. They do it big down south. You know what I mean? That's just how they roll. You know what I'm saying? Look, my wife was looking at the Airbnb. She said, man, these look like mansions, man. So you can go get you an Airbnb, man. You know what I'm saying? You can sit up there and get a hotel. We're going to be at the hotel. You know how we do in the hotel, right, sir? You know what I mean? We flood everything. You know what I'm saying? Man, we're going to be down there doing our thing. You know what I mean? The week of April 1st, man. April 1st is the official Passover, man. You understand? That's where everybody's supposed to be at. Make sure that you're there, man. It's going to be none but Black, Hispanic, Native Americans showing love to everybody. You know what I mean? This is the only place that you'll see all the tribes coming together and nobody fighting. We all in brotherhood and sisterhood and unity. You know what I mean? We're going to have stuff for the kids. I don't know. They might be on the fireworks again. The pet zoo. I don't know. But it's always something amazing. You know what I'm saying? This gonna be your first time?
Yeah.
Look, he ready.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Be ready. Up.
You know what I'm saying? Also, man, we in Philadelphia. We record live in Philadelphia. So later, you know what I mean? We're gonna be at Kensington and Allegheny doing a food drive, giving out. It's called Philly, chili in Philly, man. We're gonna be giving out chili. You know what I mean? Rice and cornbread, refreshments, and all that good stuff, man. You know what I mean? It's love. So make sure, man, if you want to pop out, man. You know what I'm saying? And listen, man, GEN.YAHANNA is, listen, every Passover is amazing. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you're there. And that's this. Like,
Most High in Christ. Most High in Christ. And right. Make sure you add that Passover and come out, man, and join us today. Chili in Philly, down Kensington. What time?
2 o'clock. So we're going to be out there 2 o'clock until everything is gone.
Hey, well, can I get a cup? So I want to sip on some of this wine. They say water mixed with wine is a delight. That's in the Bible. All right, it's about to be delighted. So, Sabath. So, all right, so let's get started. You know where we at? Genesis, 40 and 14. 40 and 14. All right. All right, go ahead. You got it, Warrior.
Genesis chapter 40, verse 14. Kaya Wakarathia.
Wait. Wakarath. Nia.
Wakarathia.
Yep.
Athak. Ka'ashar.
That Naya is finished. Go ahead.
That's a lot. Yayatab. Lak. Wa'aisha.
Oh, yeah.
Not Ahmad. Kasad. Karathnia. Al Paria. Wahawatiza. Athnia. Verse 15. Habyath.
Wait, you said 15. Where you at?
Oh, Slaki, that wasn't the end of 14.
Oh, okay. Man, go ahead.
Habyath, Hayat, or Hawa, verse 15.
Because that's actually Hazah, right at the end. It's kind of hard to see some of these, but that's Zah. Go ahead.
That's a lot. Verse 15. Kaya, Ganab,
Take my glasses off, make sure I'm
Ganabafia, Ma'aratiza.
Salaki, that was what?
Oh, back there.
Yeah, go ahead. Let me take my Johns off so I can see, brother. Hey, go ahead.
Ma'aratiza, Brayam, Wagum, Pa, La'a, Aishafia, Ma'uma, Kaya, Shamua, Ath, Babawar, verse 16, Wayara, Shah, Ha'apim, Kaya, Tawab, Pathar, Wayamar, Al Yawamak, Anya, Bakawanga. It's a lot.
Let me see where you at.
In the middle of 16.
Go ahead, just keep going. You doing an excellent job, excellent.
Yeah, you definitely doing a good job, man.
Wahana,
Just keep going. You doing an excellent job, excellent.
Shalasha, Malia, Karya, Al Ra'asha, verse 17. Wabumla,
No, Wabasab.
or Wabasa.
Remember that one, that's the ending ma that you think it is, but that's the one that goes at the end of the word.
Oh.
That's how you know it's sorry. Shit, bro. Keep going. You got it.
Ha'alia one, Ma'abal, Paraya, Ma'aisha, Apa, Waha'ai, Abal, Asam, Waha, Asal, Ma'al, Ra'asha, verse 18. Waya'an,
Yo, what's up?
Yawasab,
That's Joseph. Go ahead.
Waya'amar, Wa,
No, that is
that is Za,
Zah.
Patharanwa,
Pathar now.
it's a lot, Patharnawa, Shalashaf, Hasalayam, Shalashaf,
See? All right, keep going.
Shalashaf, Yum, verse 19. Keep going.
I paid the stuff together. You did, was that 7? Where you started at?
Started at 14.
That was 19?
Yeah.
No, you keep going to 21. You do 7. Each brother reads 7 verses in the Hebrew.
Wad, Shalshaf, Yum, Yasha'ah, Para'ai, Ath, Ra'ashad,
That's Ka at the end. Where at? That right, that's Ka.
oh, Salat,
Ra'aska. Ra'aska. Go ahead. Right in the middle, 19.
Ma'aliyah,
Yep, Ma'awiyah.
Ma'aliyah, Wathala, Awathat,
Ka.
Wath
Ka at the end means your.
oh, Salat, you got it.
Just so y'all know, when y'all see Ka at the end of a root word, Most of the time it means your.
Al-Itiza, Ya'akal, Ha'awak, Basharat, Ma'alika, Wayahaya, Bayawam, Ashal Yawasha, Yawam, Haladath, Ath, Paraiah, Wayaish, Mashatha, Wakal, Ibajua, Wayasha'a, Ath, Ra'ash, Shar, Hamashapim, Wa'ath, Ra'ash, Shar, Ha'apayim, Bathawat, Ibajua, Wayashab, Ath, Shar, Hamashapim, Al, Mashakwawa, Wayathan, Akayum.
No, that's still Sa.
Oh, Salat. Hakayasa, Akawas.
You'll know Ma because it got a distinct square shape. You about to see it in a second. Go ahead.
Al Kap, Paraiah, verse 22.
All right, that's it. All right. The brother Ann, he did an excellent job. For real.
Good. Yeah, man. Listen, coming into the school, you know, man, take everything in, you know what I mean, to the fullest. Remember, like, we learned about this, like, we was in the world, you know, how do you even say shalom? You know what I'm saying? For real. Most of us in Philly, we say salam. Salam alaikum, you know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, like this type of class right here, this is you realizing and coaching. You know what I mean? And of course, the white man took this away from us. This is why when everybody say, oh, y'all Israelites, y'all always angry when y'all on the streets teaching. You wanna know why we angry? Because we understand what we ain't understand before. You know what I'm saying? Like, to get a Hebrew name, how you getting your identity back? Right. Like, think about it. All them years, we was Black, African American. Most of us were saying we was mixed this and mixed that. You know what I mean? We Christian, Muslim, Buddhist, whatever, some African stinking religion. You know what I'm saying? To now, we know the truth. This is why men and women, we gotta push the truth. You know what I'm saying? Sisters, let me tell you, y'all gotta, everybody try to say, yeah, it's a target on the black man's back that's very visual. But it's a target on the sister's back too. That's
Ain't
why,
so visual.
Yeah.
More secret than anything.
Yeah. Because think about it. Our women, God said that the woman is the weaker vessel, right? They're more
vulnerable.
Yeah, they're more vulnerable. They like more close to nature. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why in music and art and all of that, they always represent sun, earth, a garden and something like that. So our women being in this world without a gate around them, because people like Martin Luther King and all of that destroyed them gates. Our women are they been abused from a young age, being groomed. You understand? And now when you look around, you're seeing a woman that we was like back in 1969. Remember, sir? We was out on the streets telling them, yo, you better pick up this Bible. You better get in class and change your life because you want to destroy your children. That's right around the time that was around the civil rights movement, right? Now look at how the women are today. Because it's a target on the women day. You dig what I'm saying? So with our women in here, we always tell them, let your light shine. Shine your light. So when our sisters go to work, they make sure that they don't act like the other sisters that's there. You understand? They show sisterhood. They not bickering and gossiping. You understand? They dressing modest. They present themselves as someone with knowledge and wisdom. And you know what's gonna happen? Those sisters gonna be like, dang, you know, she moved different. She moved different. Right? Hey, sister, what type of religion you in? Or they gonna come to you with their problems. They gonna come to you with their problems. Everybody got relationship problems nowadays. They gonna come to that sister, says, man, my man is just, you know, my kids is just, I can't trust nobody. I got this problem, that problem, and now you're in a position to do what? Show sisterhood, and that's you pushing this truth. Everybody got a job here. I don't gotta tell y'all, brothers, y'all already see. You know what I mean? Self-explanatory. You know what I'm saying? But all of us, man, we gotta see that we are destroyed as a people. Right. And we gotta take our culture back. You know what I'm saying? We gotta take it back. We gotta let it be known. I know who I am. You gotta know who you is.
If I could, man, this is something that always stuck with me, right? Officer Gabar Yala, right? He was a brother that was at camp. He was on federal parole. He was just watching the camp. He wasn't even in the school. Just watching the camp. He was coming from seeing his parole man. So the brothers in the school, and this before I came in, before a lot of brothers came in, they ended up rumbling some cats, like physically, out there on the street. And Gabar knocked some cat head off, man, putting him right to sleep. So they got it like, you know, after because, you know, we do our thing. So after we did our thing, we grabbed Gabar, was like, look, you coming with us. That's what General Haas told him. So that's how he ended up getting in school. He was teaching the class one day, and he said, you know what's funny? He said, I'm going to ask y'all the same question. How long was Obama in office? Anybody know how long Obama was in office? Hold on. I'm going to got a young man in the back. What's your name,
Avion.
Young man Avion, go ahead. How long was he in office? 8 years? How long was King Solomon in office? King Solomon. You see that feeling? I was like, oh, because we know the history of America. We don't know our history, though. I mean, like, I remember not knowing the answer to that.
Yeah, he died on this seat.
Yeah. How long was King David in office? That's crazy, right? Like, I remember not knowing that answer. Like, yo, King David ruled for 40 years, and so did King Solomon. We have only ever ruled our land for 80 years total, like, as a together nation. Because after Solomon, remember that it got split. So, and then you had brothers ruling this part, brothers ruling this part. But as a whole, being on top of the world, like America, was only 80 years total. 40 of them years, King David was putting niggas straight to death. And then after that, we really only had like 40 years of peace because King Solomon, because we was warring the first 40, because King David was like, he was not playing. He was that nigga. Salaki. He was that bull. Go ahead.
Remember when the Israelites came up, when the Israelites came to, pledge to King David, man, listen, King David was like, he was in the midst of a war. He said, listen, man, I'm gonna, y'all can come in. Let me tell you something. The Lord is with me, and I will kill you if you ain't rocking with me. And those brothers was like, yo, man, and this is something for fake Israelites. Don't Israelite brothers have rank amongst themselves, right? They had rank amongst themselves, and you know what they did? They said, forget the rank, we rocking with you. Because we know that the Lord is with you. You know what I'm saying? You stand for brotherhood. You stand for what the Lord stands for. You know what happened? They came in and retained their same rank. They like a lot of fake Israelites don't understand brotherhood. And that's what we're teaching here. Like, we don't have councils for no reason. You know what I'm saying? If it's an issue and a problem, we're gonna get through it because we don't want, like Officer Mirage just said, 80 years of ruling and 40 years really of, really having peace. That's pathetic. That's sad. We can't get together. We can't look at one another and say, yo, man, you know what, forget, I knew we done murdered each other, folks, but we family. We can't do that when we got great prophets that we come from and all that. The Lord dealing with us. That's pathetic. And then here, we're serious. You can't be in here and try to hate your brother. You're gonna get kicked out. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get kicked out. You don't need that. You can go out there in the streets, go try to have brotherhood with them out there. You're behind, you're locked up. You know what's gonna happen? Oh, you think that's your homies? You think that's your mans? This is gonna happen. I get the phone calls all the time from my people in the world. They get locked up, they find out that they mans hitting their chick, hitting their baby mom. Don't put no money on their books. Definitely the young boys right now. That's what I'm getting told. Yo, man, a lot of these young boys getting booked. They man's not even feeding them. But they on the ground, all types of sticks and all this money and all of that, smoking all the weed, all the gas and all of that. That's what you call brotherhood? A real brother would tell you, yo, man, we're not gonna throw our life away. We're gonna do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? We ain't getting high. We gonna get high. We gonna act like like everybody else. Your brother is supposed to be there to protect you, to be there with you through thick and thin. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting that out there in the world. Real brotherhood is in the I.S.U.P.K. And if you don't believe me, go ahead, go see what them other figures like Bruce is giving you. And let me tell you something. They know all the breakdowns, watered down, but they know the breakdowns. You know what happens when it gets to brotherhood? You don't understand it. I didn't put them on the spot. I line them up, question. Yeah, what about brotherhood? And when they start explaining it, they cut themselves because everything that they saying is, I know why you asked me this because I'm supposed to come back to y'all, but I got too much ego. You know who they were? They were the ones that didn't pledge their sword to King David.
Man. All right, let's start verse 1 in the English. Verse 14 in the English. Yeah, the car. It's right here. It's about when Joseph was booked after he interpreted a brother's dream. Verse 14.
Come. This is Genesis, the 40th chapter and 14th verse. But think on me when it shall be well with thee, and shew kindness, I praise thee, unto me, and make mention of me unto Pharaoh. Bring me out of this house.
So he in the John networking like, look, this is the breakdown, something. But just make sure you holler at Pharaoh, man, get me up out this joint.
This is real all day.
This is real all day, right? This is real all day. Go ahead.
God. Verse 15. For indeed I was stolen away out of the land of the Hebrews, and here also have I done nothing that they should put me into the dungeon.
And you telling them, look, I'm innocent. That's what do the presser say? Oh, that's everybody's story in jail. Everybody's innocent.
Mm-hmm.
You like, you devil, you the most guilty nigga in here. How the hell you gonna say? And you the one in charge of people that's actually innocent. But anyway, go ahead.
Do anybody know why he in jail right now? Anybody know?
Joseph.
Yeah, come. Make sure you just raise your hand. What?
Because then he gets sold to some other people. Then the other brothers sold him, and they took him captive. I think that's what happened.
Yeah, his brother definitely sold him at the creek. But that's not initially, but I'm asking. Brother in the back, you want to answer? It seemed like you was raising your hand. I thought you know. I was like, okay, you got to study. It's all good though.
Trooper Quatazar, go ahead.
You had the answer?
I was gonna say what you was gonna say.
All right. You know why? And this is a cut to like people. The law always been here. Joseph went to jail because he didn't have sex with another man's wife.
Get that brother a hand. Give Joseph. And nobody knew that was gonna happen. He ain't know he was, you know what I mean? But a lot of cats, they'd have just smashed, man.
Listen,
They would have. Let's keep it 100. They'd have just been like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Kept it moving. Joseph deserved that hand and went to jail for it.
Right.
Now let me ask y'all something. Y'all want to go to jail for being righteous? Want to get your head cut off? Never see your kids again? Your girl getting, man, listen, window to the wall because you ain't there? Because you won't eat pork? You won't celebrate your birthday? You won't smash somebody else's rib? Man, you don't know how many times I done deleted bro's numbers. Like, nope, never again.
Right.
Like, man, I remember listen, I just called Captain Todd Ward today to ask him about a sister, man, that I met, and she was saying, because the question is, I wanted to ask him, like she don't want to deal with the brother that she's courting. She don't like him, which ain't no harm in that. But I wanted to get some insight, like, damn, how did the brother feel? Like, you know what I mean? Like, can the brothers, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wonder, in the Bible, could the brothers be like, well, I still want to, you know what I mean? That's crazy. Because I ain't say, I ain't put my 2 cents into it. But it's crazy how it is. Because brothers might, because that's what courting is for. You're supposed to see if you like the person or not. You know what I mean? But she's y'all trying to get rid of the ball because she, you know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure some lines she ain't said. You know, from window to the wall, she didn't mention that she done did before. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I just met her, you know what I mean? Started talking to her. And that was a conversation. But I wanted to ask her, like, damn, you know what I mean? But how many brothers would just not even ask? Yo, you single? That's not even a question brothers ask. Sisters today, they tell you they have a man. They have to tell you because you would never ask. We would never ask. And then we're so weak, so gay. When she said, yeah, I got it, man. You say, I could be your side nigga to come and wipe the cum out. I mean, the kiss you and with all his stuff all on you. I'm just gonna put my rod where he put his rod at. Be a book, you know. That's how we do it. I want to put it where he put his. That's gay.
Yeah, right. That's like putting on another man's contraception.
Brother, that's like literally. That's like somebody put their rod here and you say, all right, move it. And you put yours there. Yeah, that concept is gay.
No, I'm good, brother. You know what I mean? If I could, sir, like,
Go ahead.
when Joseph did, like, and again, people try to say, oh, the law wasn't here until Moses. No, the law was the breath of life that Adam got. That's how Joseph knew the law. So, what we gotta take from that is discipline.
Yep.
Right? Like, mind you know how women are in the world. He's in the house, he's a servant. The husband not there. Right? Maybe some brothers might have been through this. I know I have. The sister is going to wear skimpy clothes, put on some perfume, walk around seductive. You know what I'm saying? And is going to subliminally try to throw it at you. You know what I'm saying? To the point where she just can't take it. Listen, why aren't you doing what you know I know you want to do? And like, you gotta have discipline, right? He kept the law. He was a real Hebrew, right? Joseph was a real Hebrew. He was a real Israelite. You gotta look at yourself and align yourself with men like him. That's why we look at our ancestors and take what they do, right? Choosing the old path, like Most High said to do. And you got to question yourself because Most High said, prove a friend. And this is how you start drawing the line between the people that you know in the world and understanding the ones that's in the truth. And here we ain't having sex with another man's wife. We barely talk to another man's wife as it is. You You know what I'm saying? And that's our sister. But for the respect of the brother, that's how we move. Now in the world, your homie liking all her pictures. You know what I'm saying?
And if I could, like, I mean to cut you off, not just liking the pictures, but all up in her ear, trying to get with her. But we gotta kill that. All up in the DM is where I'm really getting at. It's like we gotta be prepared to go to jail, and that's what Joseph did. If I could, we gonna keep reading because we short on time. All right, keep on reading the card. We at verse 16.
Verse 15. When the chief baker saw that the interpretation was good, he said unto Joseph, I also was in my dream, and behold, I had 3 white baskets on my head. Verse 17. And in the uppermost basket there was all manner of baked meats for Pharaoh, and the birds did eat them out of the basket upon my head. Verse 18. And Joseph answered and said, this is the interpretation thereof. The 3 baskets are 3 days. Yet within 3 days shall Pharaoh lift up thy head from off thee, and shall hang thee on a tree, and the birds shall eat thy flesh from off of thee.
Damn. That's interpreting that dream for a brother. And this, you know what I mean? You know, it's rough. Go ahead.
If I could say, that's something crazy. Like, because you know, back in Egypt, you know, these cats was believing whatever. You know, they was believing in cats and dogs and alligators. They used to worship an alligator. An alligator? So I should go down to Florida and go down to a swamp and go worship the alligator. Do that even make sense? It don't. The alligator cannot be a god. And any type of interpretations that these so-called African Houdini type people think that they're gonna try to break down, they can't. That's why we got the book of Revelations and the book of Matthew, Isaiah, Ezekiel, and they don't got it. You know what I'm saying? So watch.
Right.
Verse 20. And it came to pass the 3rd day, which was Pharaoh's birthday, that he made a feast unto all his servants, and lift up the head of the chief butler and of the chief baker among his servants. And he restored the chief butler unto his butlership again, and gave the cup into Pharaoh's hand, but he hanged the chief baker as Joseph had interpreted to them. Yet did not the chief butler remember Joseph, but forget him.
And the chief butler forgot Joseph. And we read past 21. I'm gonna just read the next. Matter of fact, let's call it the next brother. All right, I'm Majim, which means to stand. Young man over here, what's your name?
Avion.
Avion. Let's call up some young men. Come on up, young man Avion. See, you got on black. All right, you know how to state your registry?
Come.
Go ahead.
Yahweh Ban Yasharal.
Avion, Ban Yahweh Ban Yashala. All right, you can step down. Right, y'all.
We got some. You got some.
Oh, Salaki. So he stay up here while we salute.
Come.
Salaki.
No, you too wide.
How about Shem Yahweh Shah Rakatah?
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabbat.
All right.
No problem. You dropped your gun.
Oh yeah. These staffs is for back in the day in our land. You see me look at Nakar, because if Nakar don't believe you, it's your head off. Nakar look at me and I'm like, it's over. These staffs, man, put people to death. These staffs got our lineage on them. All right. I'm not sure whose staff this exactly is, or that one either, but this is the lineage on here of each brother. As far as you can remember back, your father. All right. Put their lineage on their staff. And you're supposed to present that staff to the priest. And you take a look at it. First of all, I'm going to leave you look at the car. So let me see your staff. You got a staff? You know, it's your lineage. take a look at in the car again. If you're in the car, like, it's over for you. You gone. I mean, we not Christians, man. This the I.S.U.P.K. We built the school off of the Bible. Black men love to be gangsters because that's what we always been. Period. Soldiers, real soldiers. You know what I mean? All right. Yeshabim, which means to be seated. All right. So we're gonna start at now. I read 22 and 23, but I'm having you start at 22. You're gonna read it down to 22, 23 to verse 5 and to chapter 41 and verse 5. Can you read Hebrew?
Not the Yiddish though. Assyrian.
You read this.
I could do better with the ancient
with the ancient Hebrew. All right. I'll take it for him, Nicole. I ain't read in a minute. I ain't read in a little minute. Verse 22. Watha akalna. Ha. Hold on, take these off. Ha parawa. Ra'aywa. Ha ra'a. Wa the Quath, Ha Bashar, Af Shabai, Ha Parawath, Yapaf, Ha Mara'ah, Waha Baraya'af, Waya Quataza, Paraiha, Waya Yashun. Waya Chalom, Shanyaf, Wahana, Shabai, Shaboyum, Awath, Bakwana, Akar, Bara Awath. It's like a Bara Ya'awath, Tabawath. Verse 6. Wahana, Shabai, Shaboyum, Dakwawath, Wa Shawapath, Quadium or Quadium, Taza Makwath, Akaryahan, Wa Tha Ba Slaki, Watha Balaina. Ha Shaboyum, Ha Dakwa Wa, Af Shabai, Ha Shaboyum, Ha Barai, so like Ha Baraya Awaf, Waha Mala Awaf, Waya Yakwataza, Barai, Wahana Chalawom. So like Chalom. Wayahaya, this is verse 8. Wayahaya, boom. I started y'all. I started at verse 5. Good night. All right, so I'm gonna just read back up from 22 and 23, and then we'll just leave it there. So verse 22. Wala'ah Wakar Shar Hama Shakwaya Af Yawasat Wayashab Shalake Wayashabak Hawa 23 Wayahaya Makwataza Shanathium Yamayum Wa Parai Chalam Wahana Aymar Al Ha Yaor. All right, so now let's read. Salaki, y'all started at verse, I think 4 and read down to 8, and then I just read the other 2. All right, so we'll just you're gonna start at 41, and you're gonna read that.
Genesis chapter 41, verse 1. And it came to pass at the end of 2 full years that Pharaoh dreamed, and behold, he stood by the river. Verse 2. And behold, there came up out of the river 7 well-favored, kind and fat-fleshed, and they fed in the meadow. Verse 3. And behold, 7 other kind came up after them out of the river, ill-flavored and lean-fleshed, and stood by the other kind upon the brink of the river.
Now think about it. He's saying well-favored, kind, and then the other one is ill-favored, kind. All right, go ahead. So one is the kind of meat that people like, and it's fat, meaning got a lot of meat on it. No homo. The other one is ill-favored, meaning the foods that nobody really want to eat. Go ahead. And it's lean, meaning don't have no real muscle on it. Go ahead.
Verse 4. And the ill-flavored and lean-fleshed kind did eat up the 7 well-flavored and fat kind.
Favored. Go ahead.
Favored and fat kind. So Pharaoh awoke, and he slept and dreamed the second time, and he behold, 7 ears of corn came up upon one stalk. Verse 6. Rank and good, and behold, the 7 thin ears and blasted with the east wind sprung up after them. And the 7 thin ears devoured the 7 rank and full ears. And Pharaoh awoke, and behold, it was a dream. And it came to pass in the morning that his spirit was troubled, and he sent and called.
That was it. That was 7 verses. All right. I'm not sure we can fit in one more, brother. Let's try to get in one more. Imagine. Trooper Quatazar. Young man, Salaki, young man, you know how to read Hebrew? Nah, we got you come up anyway. You come on up. Salaki, Quatazar. Quatazar, he didn't. No. I'm saying I'm going to have the brother come up. I was saying Salaki. All right, you know how to state your registry? So what tribe you from? Judah, Benjamin, you black, Jamaican, Haitian. It's Judah. All right. So your name, it will be whatever your name is, Ban, which means son, and then Yahawada, which is Judah, and then Ban, Yasha'Allah, which is Israel. So it would be, my name is Marah, so it would be Marah, Ban, Yahawada, Ban, Yasha'Allah. And it would be your name, Ban, Yahawada, Ban, Yasha'Allah. So state your registry, your name.
Your name?
Jared? No, he got to say it. See, what's your name? Jared?
Jared.
Ban, Yahawada, Ban, Yasha'Allah.
Ban, Yasha.
Jared.
Ban Shem. Elshad. Barak. Atham.
Jared. Ban, Yahawada, Ban, Yasha'Allah. Yahweh Yahweh Shah Barakatah. You can step down. Okay. Oh, we supposed to go that way. Yeah, please come on up, warrior. And the Lord said He wink at our ignorance. Hold on, you can stand up until we say be seated. Yeshabim, which means be seated. All right. All right. The Lord said He wink at our ignorance, man. The Lord know that we lost everything because He took it from us. So we got to learn how to state our registry. Now tell me, God damn, brother, tell me we ain't far from running the world. We far from, niggas paying us money, paying us tax money. We far from that. Like, we don't know how long we was in office. We don't even know our names. Like, we don't know how to speak our language. Like, man, the Lord made us straight up slaves. And guess what? We still effing up. Like, that ain't good enough. Like, we got to go back to picking cotton. It's damn near. Like, come on, man. Go ahead.
It was crazy. Remember, like COVID, humble people.
Bullets,
Donald Trump, humble people. Like,
gonorrhea,
yeah, super gonorrhea, monkeypox. So like,
AIDS, crack,
yeah,
heroin.
all types of stuff. It's crazy. And like, really, it's like our people is comfortable. Like I always tell people, like when we have conversations, I'm teaching, don't get comfortable. Because when you get comfortable, you know what happens? You just you okay with this being a place of your rest. You know what I think? This is what I think. I was just thinking I was up here. When anybody ever got locked up before? Anybody?
Jail.
Anybody got locked up? Okay. When you locked up, when you in that cell, you thinking about everything that you would do right.
Yo, God damn it, give him the car hand. Man, I remember I was in the cell, like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just get a job, man. Just get me a girl, I'm just take care of my daughter, man. I'm just go to work every day. That's it, man. I remember those thoughts. And that to me was like, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Man, you know what I did as soon as I got out? As soon as they let me out the cell into popping, I'm like, yo, I see my man. I started networking, selling cookies off tray and stuff. You know, I'm like, yo, what's up? I'm like, hey, my cellies. Them niggas corny. I forgot all of that.
Yeah.
I was institutionalized right from the rip. Forgot all of it. But in that cell, it was like, yeah, I'm gonna get me a job. Just do that. Take care of my daughter. I'm gonna pay my tithes. Go to work. I'm gonna be full out I.U.I.C. type of cat, man. Go to work, pay my tithes, and do nothing for real. Go ahead, Nicole.
Yeah. So like when you're in that cell, like Officer Morale was saying, like you're looking at everything that you should do right. You know, you really evaluating your life, and you like, man, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Everything that sounds good. So what our problem is, we gotta get hit with the whip, so we can see that, yo, this is life. You know what I'm saying? Some people gotta lose their children to see that you are a horrible parent.
Right.
You know what I mean? These young guys that's dying, the guys that you're going to school with and all that, the ones that, you know, got the sticks and the ladders and, you know what I'm saying, with the switches on it, you know what I mean, getting high and all that, doing drills. They parents, you know what their parents do? They live their best life.
Mm-hmm.
Then they got to get the call, yo, your son just got killed.
Right.
Now, in their head, they're like, dang, I'm a bad parent, this and that. Sometimes you gotta get hit with that belt. Sometimes you gotta really get hit with reality. And that's why we pray for Donald Trump to get back in office.
Mm-hmm.
We want Donald Trump to get back in office because Donald Trump is the person that everybody needs to see to remind themselves that this ain't the place of your rest. And that was it.
All right, Nicole, you ready to read some Hebrew?
Khan.
All right, I'm gonna have you read from 8 down to 15 in the Hebrew. And then, brother, I'm gonna have you take it into English. You can use this joint too if you need to. But he's gonna read 41 and 8, but he's gonna read the Hebrew first.
Wahaya.
Go ahead.
Yahweh. Wahaya.
Mm-hmm.
Baba Kor Wasa Pa Aim
Mm-hmm.
Rawa Barakwa
his spirit.
Kankan Waya Shama. No. Oh, snap. Boom, boom, why? Come on. All right. Waya Shalaf.
Mm-hmm. Shalak. Go ahead.
Shalak. Waya Para. Af. Kala. Car
Tamya.
Tamya. All right. Ma'ai wa yam wa af kala kal ka maya waya sa par I have
Akamel Tawab.
la
You trying to show him? All right, no sweat.
laham af kal mawa wa aya na mayan pawa far awa from lapar aya waya dabar Sabra,
Sure.
Shar, Ham, Sha, Quayam, Asa, Par Aya,
Power I. I always say power I forget it. It's Pharaoh, but go ahead.
Kankan, La Mar, Af, Kapta Aya, Ainaya, Mazaka Yar, Haya Wam, Par Aya, Quatazap, right? Quatazap. Ayla, Ibadayam,
The Ibanua.
Abanua, Waya Sun,
You got it carved right.
Isaiah, Bama Shamar, Baryath, Shar, Hasab, Kayam, Hathaya, Wa'ath, Shar, Payam, Wanaka, La Mah, Kaya, Kala, Wam, Bala, Yallah, Bala, Kar, Anya, Waha, Ayash, Kapath, Ra, one, Kala, Manwa, Kala, Sham, Af, Nawa, Ara, Abaya, Ibarya, Abad, Lashar, Hasab, Kayam, Wana, Sapar, Iwa, Lawa, Wayapara La Nawa As Kala Masayam Nawa Ayash Kakala Mawa Pasar. What I'm reading to, sir?
15. Where you at?
13.
All right, 13. Keep going.
Come.
Wayahaya.
Wayahaya Ka'ashar Pasar La Nawa Kan Haya oh my god.
Yeah, Haya.
Ya Haya yo, my fault. I keep tapping the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Asaya Hashaya
Mm-hmm.
Ayla Kanaya Kanya Wa'a Sawa Salaha Waya Shalach
Mm-hmm. Waya
Waya Shalak Par Aya Waya Kwara'a As Yana Yawa
Yeah, what's up?
Yawasa
This is Joseph. Go ahead.
Kan Yawasa Waya Raya Taza
What?
Hawa
Mm-hmm.
Man Ha War Wayagalka Wayakala
Waya Kalak. So
Waya
Waya Galak. Waya Kalak. Go ahead.
Shamala Sayawa
Mhm.
Waya Ba'a Al Para Iha
Wrap it up. It's a struggle, but we gotta do it. Gotta do it. How else we gonna, take practice, make perfect, man. All right, young soldier. 41 to 41, and we start at 8. 41 and 8 down to 15. So you're gonna read from verse 8 to 15.
Verse 8.
Nice and loud, warrior.
Verse 8. And it came to pass in the morning that his spirit was troubled, and he sent and called for all the.
You gotta speak up so everybody can hear. So he had verse 8 said?
Yeah. You can continue from wherever you left off. This is nice and loud.
And called for all the magicians
Mm-hmm.
of Egypt, and all the wise men
Thereof. Go ahead.
thereof, and Pharaoh told them his dreams, but there was none that could interpret them upon Pharaoh. Then speak the chief butler upon Pharaoh, saying, I do remember my fault this day. Pharaoh was worth with his servants, and put me in word, and the captain of the guard house, both me and the chief breaker. And we dreamed a dream in one night. I and he will dream each man across
According
according to the
interpretation.
interpretation of his dream. And there was there with us a young man in Hebrew, servant to the captain of the guard, and was
Y'all hear him, Akim? You gotta speak up a little bit, warrior. Just
served
project your
to
voice
the
up.
captain of the guard and was told, and he interpreted to us our dreams to each man across to his dream.
According to his dream.
According to his dream, he didn't interpret, and it came to pass as he interpreted to us. So it was we restored unto mine office, and him his injured,
And him he hanged.
and then Pharaoh sent and called Joseph, and they brought him
Hastily.
hastily out of the dungeon, and he served himself.
And he shaved himself. Remember that they wanted the Egyptians bald. And well, the Egyptians like everybody to be clean faced, clean shaven, as they call it, but just bald every damn where. Go ahead.
He shaved himself and changed his
Raiment
raiment and came in upon Pharaoh.
came unto Pharaoh. Go ahead. Verse 15.
And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, I have dreamed a dream, and there is none that can interpret it. And I have heard say of thee that thou
Can't.
can't understand a dream to interpret it.
Good brother Ant. Out there with our brothers, man, and our sisters, man. You know what I mean? We all gotta fight the fight, and battle the battles. You know what I mean? That Hebrew is rough. Gee, tell you the Hebrew rough, boy. But we gotta do it. You know what I mean? We gotta overcome everything that we battle in the world. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is, we gotta overcome all of it. You know what I mean? And that is something that is a hard thing to do, but it is possible. We do it here in the I.S.U.P.K. Here's the thing that Joseph did. Go ahead.
It's like you, sir, if I may. We got to reclaim back our heritage and our identity. And language is a key part of your identity and your heritage and culture. And when they brought us here, the oppressor taught us this culture, right? And we leaned into it. And we even made subgenres of the English language. We call it Ebonics, right? But Hebrew is our language. If you read it, Hebrew is actually slang. So we need to claim that back. So we shouldn't be ashamed or find it difficult. We should just do what we always do.
Yeah.
You know, figure it out, assimilate back into our culture, and, you know, lean into it. It's like,
And the Bible is written in slang. The reason why we can't clearly see that it's written in slang is because it was written, it's like not written, it was translated in 1600s with old quicker English. But we read in the slang. All those thereofs and all that other stuff, when you see the Hebrew words for it, those all slang words. Hastily, meaning quickly. That's how they spoke back then when King James had it translated. They started translating the Bible in 1608. It came out in 1611. That's why it's called the 1611 Bible. But they started 3 years. Took them 3 years to translate it. They were saying all that, you know, all that stuff that they say back then. And that was still slang. But they tried to make it proper. But you can't make a slang language too proper. I mean, it's not going to make sense. So they had to do it the way they had to do it, but it's still old, quicker English. That's why we can't tell that it's written in slang. Or it was hard for us to see the spirit of it. And then, goddamn Christianity on top of it. You will never see it.
all right.
That damn Christianity, dog, is like trying to get past. Listen, give yourself a hand for making it past Christianity. Without making it past Christianity, brother, come on, man. You be bow tie, going to work every day. How you doing, Mr. Peter Smith? Let me wipe your sneakers off. God loves everybody. I just don't want to go back to jail no more. I want to take care of my family and get this job, Mr. Peter Smith. Like, come on, man. Like, that is crazy. But we got to fight that fight. All right? So, let me see what time it is. I think we might got to wrap it up. All right, we do got to wrap it up. So, let's read. Actually, we read the English, right? So, right now, where we're leaving off at in the Bible is where Joseph interpreted the dreams, and then Pharaoh had his dream, and a cat was telling Pharaoh what Joseph did, and Pharaoh called for Joseph. That's where we at now. All right. That's exactly where we're leaving off at. Chapter 41, verse 16. I'll just read the verses just so y'all can know. Salaki. And Joseph answered Pharaoh, saying, "It is not in me. God shall give Pharaoh an answer of peace." So this is where Pharaoh and Joseph is now talking about the dream. Go ahead.
Slock, I got a question.
Go ahead.
Was Joseph still in jail at this time?
No, remember they called for Joseph.
Yeah.
Out of jail, or he was
Jail.
already out of jail?
Okay, he wasn't. He was out of jail in the physical sense, but he was still a prisoner.
Come.
You know what I mean? Just like we can go and clean up the road and all that. You know what I mean? Work, whatever they call it. Work release.
If I could,
Go ahead.
it's like the warden calling.
Yeah,
Like,
pretty
you
much.
get called up to the warden's office, like you still incarcerated. You still.
So, matter of fact, if I could,
Yeah.
that's a good analogy. Like, it's a good metaphor. Imagine a president calling a prisoner.
Yeah.
You gotta go all the way to the White House, but you in chains.
Yeah.
You're still a prisoner, but you just not at that moment in the jail cell. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Sort of like the I.S.U.P.K. What the public don't know is, like, in the times of war, the government usually be calling the UPK to
Yeah,
find out if the prophecies is coming to pass.
yeah.
They always do that. A lot of people don't know that. You know,
Trying
the
to-
highest levels of the government contact the UPK. to see if
Listen,
the
let me tell
prophecies
y'all
come to
something,
pass.
man. The feds know everybody name in this room. Everybody.
Right.
They know it all. Everybody name. I'm talking about they they done pulled up to one of the generals, called him by his name. Pulled up to him and said, "What's up, such and such?" They start asking him questions.
Yeah.
I mean, calling the school ridiculously, just trying to see if we criminals. You know what I mean? Well, they know we not though, but just, just being annoying. You know what I mean? But they also, shalom sis, but they also understand what's going on. They understand that prophets have always been around. Prophets are always going to be around. If they kill everybody in the I.S.U.P.K, they killed us all. If they kill every Israelite group, all of them, everybody who even called themselves Israelite group, guess how the I.S.U.P.K would be rebirthed? Let's take a wild guess. Go ahead.
Lord.
Yeah, the Lord, but what about the people that don't know the Israelites in England? What about the ones down there in that dirty hut Africa that are actually still Israelites? What about the ones that are on vacation in Australia that don't believe Jesus? Don't believe nothing. Won't they have a son? Their son might grow up, "Hey, Dad, such and such did. This don't add up." And then they'll come together and then they'll find the records and say, "Damn, they killed all them Israelites. That's why they killed them, because we the Israelites. We the Israelite school of," you know what I mean? And we'll be back. 2 million years.
Pick up the mantle.
You know what I mean? 2 million years later, 1 million. Who gives a day? 1,000, 100. The day after they kill all of us, we'll be back out, man.
And then for Chris,
Go ahead.
like that's why you want to understand war. The Bible is about war. Study it. You know what I mean? It's so easy now. You can turn on YouTube, study it, see how these other nations fight wars. Learn about all types of ways of warfare. Every war is not for the same. War is about deception. You know what I mean? Like, you never let your hand be exposed. And we did that all in the Bible. We deceived people. They thought that we was outnumbered. Lo and behold, we knew about guerrilla warfare. Look at the Native Americans. Look at the Italian and the Indians. They knew what it was because of our ancestors.
This one, you surrounded, you think it's more than you.
Yeah. So you for sure,
Man.
definitely as a man, you want to understand war. Teach your children. You know what I'm saying? When you get up rank and all that, you're gonna teach them and under you. You know what I'm saying? And give it to your wife how she should understand, because she needs to understand. Listen, you better not allow Satan to get in your head, because when Satan get in her head, that's when child support happens. That's when she want to call the cops on you. That's when she wants to break the family apart. That's the warfare that's being placed on our women. That's systematic warfare right there. Oppression. You know what I'm saying? So just understand it so you'll know how to move. When you at work, we ain't saying, oh man, white man's no, that's why this and that, and I'm an Israelite, and You ain't gotta even act like that. You just be cool. They ask you, why you want to take off? Why you don't want to work Saturday? Why you taking off? Why you always available on holidays? Like, it's my culture. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta go to the Passover. It's my culture. It's my religion. I do this every year. You're gonna get requests out of it every year. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't see, they think that we are barbaric. You know what I'm saying? They think that we're just brutes and we're just crazy. No, we're soldiers. And soldiers, being soldiers, we gotta move precisely. We gotta make our next move our best move. You know what I'm saying? That's why when we get pulled over, just give me the ticket. You know what I mean?
I want you to read this in the car. It's the last scripture we're leaving off at. This is the Apocrypha, 2nd Ezra 7 and 7.
7
All right.
7, Con, sir.
You can start at verse 6.
Con, that's the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 7 and verse 6. There is also another thing. A city is built and set upon a broad field, and is full of all good things.
Go ahead. This is the next verse you're about to read. Go ahead.
All right.
Keep going.
Oh, okay.
No, keep going.
Verse 7. The entrance thereof is narrow, and is set in dangerous place to fall.
So what we chasing is like a city, a great city, right? That's the kingdom of heaven, the metaphor. That's our rulership. But it's narrow. Imagine running a small little, what's crazy? Man, that's no like you walking through the woods and they got this little path where it look like only your feet can literally just fit on that joint. Yeah. Like just like this. It look like somebody just made one little Right. Imagine that path, but keep reading. Imagine it being that narrow. Go ahead.
Like as if there were a fire upon the right hand, and on the left a deep water.
So imagine that little ASS path, but if you go to one side, you get burnt. So you like, man, I gotta stay off that. I can't be too much on the left. But then if you lean to the right, you're like, oh, I'm gonna fall into the river, the damn ocean right here, or the lake, and it's deep. Ain't like it's a little. If you go off this side, you going in there. So like the school kill. So you gotta not be, okay, imagine you on that little path or right next to the Schuylkill River, but the woods is on fire, like in California. Imagine that.
If I could say.
Go ahead.
I don't know if y'all ever been like on the shore at nighttime. Did anybody ever like seen the ocean at nighttime? Anybody?
Yeah, that thing
Okay,
is rough, bro.
it's dangerous. Like literally, think about just pitch darkness in water that's forever deep. And you lean over a little bit too much, you're gonna drown. You're gonna start drowning. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But if you lean on the other side,
yeah,
the forest is on fire.
right.
So you can't go that way because you feel the heat. But you ain't trying to go this way neither.
Right.
That's what we fighting in this world. That's how we gotta be. We gotta think like when we go out. Listen, the fight is not in here. Ain't no oppressors coming to shoot this up. I believe everybody. I believe young brother back there gonna put work in.
Right.
Little man gonna be doing something. You know what I mean? Like, and that's not happening in here. But outside, that's where the real fight is.
Right.
That being said, I imagine. Just us up here, right? I believe it's just us up here. Y'all can get shot. It's us up here. Blow the horn. Salaki, the brother can't have wine, can he?
No, 14.
All right.
I got this on too.
Go ahead.
I'm in the state, Benjamin.
Oh, Benjamin. All right, Benjamin.
Yeah, man.
All right. Nicole, you can take the wine for the brother.
Oh, yeah. All right.
I'll blow the horn for you.
Same, sir.
Mine ain't too much better either.
Y'all
Go.
La Yashala means to Israel.
I blow it again after this. Got good. All right. I was talking all that trash in the car. You ain't know my joint was ass too.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Y'all better be happy, brothers. Listen. All right. Go ahead. That you give him the scroll, right?
Come. Everybody come up, salute the scroll.
All right. Imagine y'all can all come up, salute the scroll. Y'all can line up on the right hand side.
He gonna walk you through. Well, first
You salute first, right?
Yeah, how about you now? Shot from yeah. Everybody, line up right there. All right, line up on this stuff right here.
Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Yah.
Yeah, show them how to do a war. The right hand.
Yahweh, Hashem, Hawashai, Barak, Yah.
What we're saying is, Lord, in the name of Christ, bless me with our hand on our laws.
Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Yah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Yah.
Can we do that after the prayer? No, we're not doing that. After the prayer. Okay, come. Oh, Sabath. Yeah. Come on up. Come here, War, if I can see you real quick.
Don't concern.
Bubba Pashar.
You're a tall brother, so you good. All right, so I'll go like that. That's
Come
good.
concern.
Or matter of fact,
You on the 14? You playing ball?
Come concern.
all right. We sorry, that's anything we gotta do anything else? Like
no,
this
we
okay.
can send up first.
All right. Abijam, Sar, the Pama Aquadum, which means turn and face the east. We're gonna send up the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Dash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakwithka, Abaa, Ratazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Arataza, War, Hayah, Bashamayim, Thundernawa, Come, Cow, Yawum, Masalak Lanawa, Kabawaf Nawa, Hasalak Nawa, Kabawaf Yunawa, Alaa, Tabi'ah Nawa, Bunasai 1, the ball, I was shy now, Mayun, Rai, Kaya, Lakub, Malakwa, Maha'ala, Mahathapara, Iwalumyum, Amun.
The Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done.
On earth.
In earth.
As it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day
our daily bread.
our daily bread.
Forgive us our debts.
And forgive us our debts.
As we forgive our debtors.
As we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not.
And lead us not
into temptation.
into temptation.
But deliver us.
But deliver us
from evil.
from evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
Thine is the kingdom.
And the power.
And the power.
And the glory.
And the glory.
Forever.
Forever.
So be it.
So be it. All right, this is the prayer for the power structure. So I can pray for the power. With actual spiritual power. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua.
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua.
Nathan Lanau.
Nathan
Akak.
Akak.
Akak. Lara Pa'a. Kal Makala. Wakal Marawa. Akak. Lataho. Amatazariah. Akak. Ahakwi. Hamathi. Akak. Arakawa, Atama Allah, Garishun, Bashim Yahusha, Wadaman.
All right, this is prayer for the power in English. Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua.
Yahweh,
In the name of Yahushua,
Please give us the power.
please give us the power,
The power to heal.
the power to heal
All manner of sickness.
all manner of sickness
And all manner of disease.
and all manner of
The
disease,
power to cleanse the lepers.
the power to cleanse the lepers,
The power to raise the dead.
the power to raise the dead,
The power against unclean spirits.
power against unclean spirits,
To cast them out.
to cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. All right, prayer to bless Israel. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Barak Lanawa.
Barak Lanawa.
Wayasha Allah.
Wayasha Allah.
Habayah.
Wayasha.
Sapari.
Sapari.
Barak.
Barak.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Wadaman.
All right, this is prayer to bless Israel. In the English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua.
Yahweh in the name of Yahushua.
Bless us.
Bless us.
And Israel.
And Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Prayer for the power structure. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Wa Yahweh Shah.
Wa Yahushua.
Wa Mayaka Allah.
Wa
Wa Alahayim.
Yahweh.
Matazib Yah. Alawak Yahanna. Alawak.
Alawak.
Asarunyu.
Asarunyu.
Kwatizayanyu.
Akayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayayay
Yahushua.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Wadamun.
All right, it's a prayer to bless Israel. So like this is the power structure. Blessings in English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Yahweh Shai.
Michael. And the angels.
And the angels.
Commanding General Yahanna.
Commanding General Yahanna.
The generals.
The generals.
The captains.
The captains.
The officers.
The officers.
The troopers.
The troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Psalms 121 in Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Aisha.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Yahaharim.
Aharim.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Isaiah.
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 Ma'aim. Yahweh. Aisha. Shemayah. Ma'aratazah. Ma'ayathun. Ma'awat. Regalka. Al-Yanawum. Shamarka. Hana. La'ah. Yanawum. Wala'ah. Yayashun. Shawamar. Yasha'ala. Yahweh. Shamarka. Yahweh. Tazalka. Al-Yad. Yamyinka. Yawamum. Hashamash. La'ah. Yakaka. Wayarak. Walayala. Yahweh. Yashamarka. Makalrai. Yashamor. Athnapashka. Yahweh. Yashamor. Taza'athka. Wabawa'aka. Ma'ithar. Wa'ai. I will look.
This is Psalms 121 in English. I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
I will lift up mine eyes into the hills.
Where cometh my help?
From whence cometh my
My
help?
help cometh from the Lord.
My help cometh from the Lord,
Who made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel,
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
Nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
And thy coming in.
and thy coming in
From this time forth.
from this time forth
even forevermore.
and even forevermore. Psalms 83. Alahayim. Al Damayalaka. Al Thakarash. Wa Al Thashakwa. Al Kayahana. Al Yabika. Yahama Yawan. Ra'ash. Al Imaka. Irayam Wa. Sawada. Wayatha Ya'ai Tazawa. Al Tazapawanyaka. Amarwa,
Amorwa,
Lakawa,
Wa,
Wanakakitum,
Amakakitum,
Wagoya,
Goya,
Wala Ayazakar,
Nazarayazakor,
Sham Yashala,
Shom,
Iwadum,
Yasha'ala,
Kaya,
Ya,
Nawa I Tazawa,
Ayazawa,
Laba,
Laba,
Yakadwa,
Kanwa,
Auyaka,
Ayaka,
Barya,
Warya,
Yakarathwa,
Yakwa,
Ahalia,
Ahalia,
Slaki, Adawum,
Adawum,
Wayashamai,
Wayashama,
Alayum,
Alayum,
Mawa'aba,
Mawa Abo,
Wahagarium,
Wagori,
Gabal,
Wabal,
Waimawan,
Wa'aimawan,
Waimalak,
Wa'aimala,
Halashah,
Wa'ashah,
Aim Yashabya,
Aimashabya,
Tazawur,
Tazawor,
Gam Ashawur,
Gamashawor,
Alawa,
Ganawat,
Aimum,
Aimon,
Hayawa,
Aiwo,
Zarawai,
Zawad,
Labayalawat, Salah,
Salah,
Aishalahum,
Aishahu,
Kamadian,
Kamadian,
Kasaya Sara'ah,
Sasara,
Kayabian,
Kayabya,
Manakal,
Bakal,
Koyashwan,
Bayashwan,
Nashamadwa,
Yashamadwa,
Ba'ayan Da'ara,
Ayandara,
Hayawa,
Ayawa,
Daman,
Daman,
Ladama,
Ladama,
Shayathamwa,
Sayadambo,
Nadayabmawa,
Yanayatmawa,
Kairab,
Ayra,
Wakazaaba,
Wakazao,
Wakazabak,
Wakazaba,
Wakatazamanai,
Wakazanai,
Kal Nasiyakamwa,
Ko, Nasiyakumbo,
Ashur,
Ashur,
Amarwa,
Amorwa,
Nairashah,
Nairasha,
Anawa,
Anawa,
Af,
Af,
Nawaf,
Nawa,
Alahayim,
Alahayo,
Alahaya,
Alahaya,
Shayathamwa,
Sayadambo,
Kagaugala,
Kagala,
Kakwash,
Kawash,
Napanya Raka,
Manaka,
Alahaya,
Alahayo,
Slaki, Kaash,
Kaash,
Thaba Ira Yaira,
Ira,
Wakalahaba,
Kama Abo,
Thalahat,
Talahat,
Harium,
Ari,
Khan,
Khan,
Tharadatma,
Lawadama,
Basairaka,
Masa Iraka,
Wabasawa Pathka,
Salamanca,
Thabahalum,
Watalum,
Malaa,
Mala'a,
Hanyahum,
Wanyahum,
Walawan,
Walawar,
Kuyashwan,
Yashwan,
Shamka,
Shaka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Yabashwa,
Bashwa,
Wayabahawa,
Wabahawa,
Ayai,
Ayai,
Wayakaparwa,
Wabahawa,
Wayabadwa, Wayadaiwa, Kayatha, Shamka, Yahawa, Labaka, Alyawan, Al Kal Ha'arataza.
All right, this is Psalms, the 83rd chapter in English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
Be not still, O Yahweh.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
For lo,
For lo,
thy enemies make a tumult.
thy enemies make a tumult,
They that hate thee.
and they that hate thee
Lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel
Against thy people.
against thy people,
And consulted together.
and consulted together,
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
and consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said.
They have said,
Come.
Come,
Let us cut them off.
and let us cut them off
From being a nation.
from being a nation,
In the name of Israel.
that the name of Israel
No more remembrance.
may be no more remembrance.
So they have consulted together.
For they have consulted together
With one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against
The
thee.
tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom,
The Ishmaelites.
the Ishmaelites,
Moab.
of Moab,
The
the
Hagarenes.
Hagarenes,
Gabal.
Gabal,
Ammon.
Ammon,
Amalek.
Amalek,
The Philistines.
the Philistines,
The inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre,
Sure also join with them.
and so also join with them.
Open the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah.
Salah.
Gone unto him.
Do unto them
As to the Midianites.
as to the Midianites,
As to Sisera.
as to Sisera,
As to Jabin.
as to Jabin,
The brook of Kison.
at the brook of Kison,
Perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They became dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a red.
Make their nobles like a red,
And like Ziel.
and like Zerah,
Yea.
yea,
All their princes.
all their princes,
As Sabath.
as Sabath,
And
and as Amunah,
Who said.
who said,
Let us take to ourselves.
let us take to ourselves
The houses of Yahweh.
the houses of Yahweh in possession.
O my power.
Oh, my power.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As the stumble before the wind.
As the stubble before the
As
wind.
the fire burning through wood.
As the fire burns the wood.
And as the flame set of the mountains on fire.
And as the flame set up the mountains on fire.
So persecute them.
So persecute them.
Thy tempest.
With thy tempest.
Make them afraid.
Make them afraid.
With thy storm.
With thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
They may seek thy name.
They may seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
In trouble forever.
In trouble forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
That men may know.
That men may know.
That thou.
That thou.
Whose
Whose name alone.
is Yahweh.
Is Yahweh.
Art the Most High.
Art the Most High.
Over all the earth.
Over all the earth. All right. We do now the call. Blow the horn. All right. There we go. A little bit. Song. Means turn. All right. Everybody can take a seat. All right. Yeshabia. You can step down, brother. Am I doing that right? All right. Step down. All right. Award. Can you come up?
Okay.
Okay. Have you in the middle of the war?
Okay.
Oh, you got the phone up? Oh, grab that. Now, I.S.U.P.K, man, it's always a tradition. I mean, when brothers come through, and now, you know, when brothers come through and they show themselves to be something. And just so y'all know, nobody has to come here, put on all black. I mean, you can come, you can be a student. You feel me? Like, there's nothing against that. I mean, we got plenty of brothers and sisters in the school. They don't go to war. They pay their tithes, come to class when they can, they come to Sabbath services, go to the Passover. But it's something to the Lord. When you come and you put on all black, you're not saying that I just like the school and I like to learn here, I like what y'all teach. Right. You're saying, I want to get in this warfare for you, Lord. Right. You know what I mean? Saying that I'm taking whatever come with it, which brings me to my point. Nobody has to come here and die for God. Nobody got to come here and die for Jesus. If you put on all black, I want y'all to know that that's what you're saying. You're saying you coming here because you want to die in battle for Jesus Christ and God. That's what you're saying. So, with that being said, you got it, Nicole.
Young man, Avion, step forward. Barbershop. Let me tell y'all something about this brother, man. This brother right here, from the first day I met this brother, you know what I'm saying, he had that fire in his eye. So, you know what I'm saying, he had that fire in his eye. He was coming to camp in Trenton, New Jersey. You know what I'm saying, and you know he said he had some things going on, so he had to step back for a minute. Mm-hmm. You understand? And then, you know, when he contact officers Zarawa and myself, he's like, look, I got everything settled, and I'm serious. You know what I mean? He came back and blazed, checking in every week. You know what I'm saying? And coming to class, you understand, and just showing that zeal. You know, these last couple of weeks, you know, I was like, listen.
You got to turn the camera to the
concept. You know what I mean? I seen this brother, you know what I mean? He's sitting up there, he coming through these last couple of weeks, putting in work. And then here, man, we about putting in work. You know what I mean? And just the zeal that you have for this truth, you understand, is the reason why you about to get your name today. You understand? Straight up and down.
I'm gonna ask you this question. You know what I mean? Are you sure that you are willing to put your life on the line for the Most High?
Come.
Is that what you want to do here in this school?
Come.
All right.
I mean, you don't got to. This is the oath. You know what I'm saying? That you making with the Lord, and it's serious. We seen brothers drop their sword and good night. You know what I mean? the story just tells itself. You know what I mean? You sure you want to do this?
Come.
You told me that you want Trenton, New Jersey, right? If you want it, you gotta get it. You gotta be, and that's why your name from now on is gonna be Mathanya, meaning determined. You know what I'm saying? This brother is determined, man. You know what I'm
Hand me
saying?
the oil, Uncle Shaw. Step forward up.
Sign credit, man. Right?
Come.
Yeah. Give my hand, Uncle. Just so you know, the reason why I paused before I put the oil on his head, because the oil is spiritual. We use that oil to anoint. You know what I mean, it really means something.
Right.
You know what I mean? It ain't all magical, but it means something to the Lord to say that the Lord's favorite olive, you know what I mean, his favorite, vegetable, whatever that is, he uses that to put on our, say he'll protect you, he'll watch over you, that you serious about his law. So before you take something like that and, make it void, I would think twice, you know what I mean, before I took that, that's meaning something so important, dealing with the Lord, and take it and do the wrong thing with it. Right. That being said, Mathanya, which means determined, get a brother a hand. Mathanya. All right, sign Christ. Oh, the prayers. Forget about that.
Yeah, man, this brother is determined, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the Lord, you understand, is giving you. You determined. He told me, he said, man, I want Trenton, New Jersey. I said, oh yeah. All right. You know what I mean? I said, man, let's get it. You know what I mean? Like that's how he is in here, man. And listen, that's you. You know what I'm saying? You are determined. I see how you came in here taking a drive. Trenton, New Jersey, coming here in Philly, like he's determined. Right. You know what I'm saying? And brother, I want to see you do a lot of good things in this truth, man, for the Most High in Christ. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, straight up.
We got the anointing prayer.
Might be right here. It should be in there.
1 second.
Should be.
It's probably in here. If
I
not,
got the anointing prayer.
on your phone, you should have it. No, I got it on my phone somewhere.
Yeah, I got it right here.
All right,
So
let's
it's
do
only
it.
in English though.
It's only in English. All right, hold on. Let me pull it off my phone. We're going to pull it straight out the scripture. All right?
I think is it Numbers, the 6th chapter, 24th verse?
Yep,
That's what I think
6
I got
and
it.
24. All right. See, Satan going to come at you. That's another thing you got to get ready for. You sign up to serve the Lord, bro, Satan be at your neck. I'm talking about, I didn't see things. It's like, this is impossible to happen at all. And yet it's happening to me. You know what I mean? Or to another brother. You know what I mean? Now, that being said, all right. This is Numbers 6 and 24. Just us up here. Yabaraka Yahweh.
Yabaraka Yahweh.
Wayashamarka.
Wayashamarka.
Ya'ar Yahweh.
Ya'ar Yahweh.
Han Yahweh.
Han Yahweh.
Al-Yaka.
Aliyaka.
Wayakanka.
Wayakanka.
Yashar Yahweh.
Yeshar Yahweh.
Han Yahweh.
Han Yahweh.
Al-Yaka.
Aliyaka.
Wayashamlaka.
Wayashamlaka.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Shalom.
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 Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Barakatha.
Barak.
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 Rapah.
Rapah.
Magun.
Magun.
Hagun.
Hagun.
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah.
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Salaki. Magun Hagun.
Mathanya.
Mathanyad.
Mathanya.
Mathanyad.
Mathanya.
Mathanyad.
Ba'ashem Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah.
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Wada Amun.
Wada Aman.
Brother. After the top, dismiss, Doctor. We was not letting Satan stop that process at all. Feel me? We can stop.